Minecraft Live is back. Just when you thought you were up to date on features and everything going on in the world of Minecraft, we swoop in with another jam-packed show. And to be honest, jam-packed is a bit of an overstatement in this one, because this Minecraft Live, it wasn't full of a bunch of things, but I feel like the quality over the quantity is really what made it here. And obviously there's the game drops, there's Spring to Life, there's this animation thing, there's this fucking monstrosity. We're not talking about the Minecraft movie today, maybe a little bit, but like not a whole lot. And the vibrant visuals, but most importantly to me, the dried ghast, the ghastling, and the happy ghast. And of course, I don't know why they put the locator bar in this one, but I feel like it works though. And obviously the ghast is going to be the majority of what we're talking about today, because those are my favorite. But I think for those of you that didn't watch the live, we're going to go ahead and watch Minecraft Live March 2025 biggest moments, because I feel like it's important, you know what I mean, for those of you that haven't watched it. So hopefully this will give y'all a bit of insight, and I can react to this too, because oh my god, okay, it already put us halfway through. Hold up, Agnes, what you got to say, girl?
Here's what happened in Minecraft Live.
I think it's a nice bit of sort of spring cleaning to the overworld biomes.
Yes.
Added mob variations, new sounds, new blocks, and moving particles.
We are very excited to show you the next step for Minecraft's visual design.
Okay, so many things all at once. And actually, wait, no, I always yap during these, so like, I'm just gonna wait. I love these though. And the Ghasts, my babies.
So cute.
Yes.
You can actually be up to 4 players, so you can
Which is
fly
so
together.
badass, by the way.
It felt
Nope.
like I was walking.
Okay, girl, hold up. We're skipping past that. Where's the thing? What am I looking for? Hold up. That's the live event of the Minecraft movie. Are we done? Hold up. I'm still scrolling. Here we go. Oh, and the deep dig. Okay, wait, which is the after show event, but
Catch it all in the full show.
okay, girl, what? Okay, I didn't realize. I know this video was only a minute long, but I thought there was going to be a bit more than that. But I think we're going to go ahead and start, honestly, with the mob variants, because obviously I felt like the mobs, I love Minecraft's mobs. They're fucking awesome. However, I feel like just having like the same mobs over and over and over again, like whenever I make modded worlds, I always add the mob variants mod, because I feel like that is my favorite. It adds a lot to the world. And the fact that they're adding stuff like this in game is honestly so interesting. And I feel like this Minecraft Live in particular, it's really not rewriting Minecraft as a game, which is something that I'm super excited about, because I know a lot of you guys, I made a video probably 2 weeks ago now. Sorry about that, it's been a while, but I made a video 2 weeks ago talking about how I prefer mods over vanilla. And because a lot of the mods that I actually add to Minecraft, it's more like atmospherical type things as opposed to like adding new content. And I feel like adding the new mob variants, the wolves, the fact that they have personalities, that whole thing, but also adding the new blocks to the biomes, dog. And I feel like what better way to show you guys this than to actually go into Minecraft ourselves. And at the date that I'm recording this, it's the 25th, so it should be releasing today. I don't know though. She's taking a minute to load up, so maybe. Oh, and the new falling leaf particles. I'm gonna shit. Okay, wait, hold on. That's the latest snapshot and the latest release. Okay, I literally tried this earlier and it said it was still a snapshot. So we're gonna look at this together. I gotta put on my headphones again. Jesus Christ. Every time I go to do this, like I always forget. But hopefully it looks so much better in game, because I love what they did with Minecraft Live. But a lot of times Minecraft is notorious for doing this thing to where like they show concept art and then they don't deliver, and then they're like, well, I mean, concept art isn't a fact. So hopefully we will have something better than that. We're just gonna name this shits and gigs, and hopefully it's good. And I feel like I'm cheating whenever I do this, but we're gonna go into creative just so we can fly around a bit, because we need to be able to explore relatively quickly. Oh, hello. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've been in Minecraft without shaders that like it genuinely kind of fucked me up. But I feel like we need to try to find some of these. Oh, ooh, I was about to oh my god, I'm fucking up everything. I was about to say we need to try to find some of these mob variants, but the firefly bushes and the and the leaves, that is something that I am so excited about, because having like the cute little particles in game was something that I absolutely loved about mods. So I think, hold up, let me see. Set time. Wait, no, is it not that way anymore? Hold up. Time set. There we go. Let's see. Come on, fireflies. Oh, and the fireflies in the sounds. I knew in Minecraft Live they talked about adding a bunch of new sounds to the biomes, but like I didn't think. Okay, wait, and then it goes away. Like what radius do I gotta be in? Hold on, I'm like 1, 2, 3. Wait, fuck. Does that include? Okay, right here. I can still hear it. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Okay, so like I can still, well, okay, I just thought I wasn't going to be able to hear it, but like relatively close. So like the closer you get, obviously that's how fucking noises work. I don't know what I'm on about, but like that's so cute though. Like the only thing that I really wish is that they added the firefly as like a mob. That is like the one qualm that I do have. But let's find us some of these. Oh, and the piggies, the cold variants. And I'm so glad that they're starting to add variants to the mobs. But speaking of mobs, something that we haven't talked about yet, and that surprisingly wasn't in the little short video that we watched, was the fact that they changed the fucking spawn eggs. Like, look at the little... That is probably one of my favorite things that they've added. Ever since I started playing Minecraft, like, I have had so much trouble trying to figure out what spawn eggs are which. Hold up. I know they added new personalities to the wolves, but... So they sound different. Okay, we have one different variant over there. So two. So it really makes me wonder, because you guys see how many fucking wolves I'm spawning in here. It makes me wonder how rare the other variants are. Oh god. Oh no. I just unleashed. I might have committed a crime indirectly. That ain't my fault. We're gonna keep moving on. But wait, why is there... Okay, I'm pretty sure that this is probably a bug or something. I don't know why the hell that's there. But I know along with the different mob variants that they want to add some biome specific blocks, which I don't think, let's look in here, because I don't think there was any that I seen in particular, other than that, wait. The cactus, here we go. The cactus and the cactus flowers. Those are ones that are super notable. It would be even better. Can we find ourselves a desert biome? It looks like we're just in a giant taiga right now, but ooh, actually, you know what? It was meant to be. It was meant to be, because another thing that we have to talk about, other than these little cactus guys, I can't, wait, I forgot that I have to place it on sand. How did I forget? Okay, wait, hold on. Just do this here. Oh, and we can just have the cactus flowers on the ground. That's actually so cute. And then if we kind of do it like what do you mean? What do you mean? Hold on, I was placing it on the sand. Do I kind of have to have it surrounded by sand? Yeah, we do. I mean, that makes sense. But then... One thing that we have yet to discuss is the fact that they are changing the cartographers and their trading recipes. You are not a cartographer. Where is our cartographer friend? But I wonder if we could just spawn in a cartographer. They're making it to where these trades on the cartographers, they're actually going to give you more maps to different biomes, which obviously the different biomes, but like more so going to other villages and things like that. So we can really embrace the exploration aspect of Minecraft. And one thing that I absolutely love about this Minecraft Live and the Spring to Live update is the fact that they're just building off of what Minecraft is already. And that is everything, because I feel like there's been some updates in the past that like just did not feel like Minecraft. Like everything with the phantoms, like no offense, actually no, full offense. I hate the phantoms so much that it's not even funny, but I feel like this update, even though we got everything with the Ghasts, not in this one, but we're getting those in the summer drop, unfortunately. I feel like it really balanced just updating Minecraft as its base game as opposed to making it a whole new game entirely. But along with all of this though, I actually didn't know what this was until I tried the lodestone. Where is the lodestone? Because they talked about how the recipe for the lodestone is going to be less expensive, so I don't know if it's a block that's not in game yet. Yeah, so I'm dumb as fuck. It turns out that lodestones have been in the game for a very, 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 very long time, and where I spelled it wrong, that's just why I couldn't find it. But the crafting recipe used to require netherite ingot, and now it only requires iron, so thank God for that. But while I have you guys here, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends because it helps your girl out a ton. But back to the video. However, apparently, according to my mod Alex, so if they were wrong, this is their fault, because this is where I got the explanation from. But apparently, you can link compasses to a lodestone. So if you have like a nether portal or something that like you can't find because compasses don't work in the nether, it helps with that. But I really wonder, because now Minecraft is adding a locator bar, which is something that I'm like low-key nervous about, because for those of you that have been playing Minecraft since the dawn of time, it feels like, I have played a ton of survival games, and you guys probably have too. So having something like the locator bar and trying to play like prop hunt or survival games or something like that, it's gonna make it incredibly difficult for it to actually be fun. You know what I mean? But I feel like if they're smart about it, if Mojang is smart about it, we'll have an opportunity to turn the locator bar on and off. But the thing that I'm most excited about, obviously, is the Ghast. And I feel like that I can't really emulate how awesome these Ghasts are, so I'm just gonna let this video do the job for us. Wait, where did it go? Here it is. And I'm so excited. When I seen this while watching the live, I nearly combusted. So I'm sure you guys are gonna feel the exact same. Sorry, Agnes, for interrupting you a third time, but
Completely new.
gonna let her
and
speak.
I must confess, I'm very excited about it.
Me,
It's something that
me,
helps
me.
you build really big structures. It's something that might make you create a completely new kind of relationship with an
Yes, and this is one thing that I'm actually really excited about when it comes to the Ghasts, because I always add mods to my game that allows me to build like better things, like decorative blocks, things of that nature. For those of you that do mods, the cluttered mod, literally everything. So the fact that these Ghasts are going to be able to help us build, because they're essentially, as Agnes is going to tell us, there's this giant platform that obviously we can ride on them with 4 different characters, but we can also stand on them and build, which is pretty
it's
fucking
also
sick.
Something that makes it extra precious to journey through the Minecraft world together with your friends. And it all starts with a rather special and possibly quite sad new block you find in the Nether.
Yes, I may or may not have cried, actually, while watching the TikToks. So for those of you that have made TikToks about the Ghast and that have made me cry, I am
More
sending you the
precisely,
invoice for my
some
therapy
sand
session.
valleys
But
around this familiar
see, because
puzzle
look at the
enclosed
bones.
structures. But if you take a closer look, you might notice something you haven't seen before. It's a bit hard to tell from behind, but if you look from the other side,
Just
you will
fucking,
see
hold on. Just look at him. Look how precious he is. And obviously Agnes is going to tell us this, but the bones, it's because, okay, the mama passed trying to hydrate her baby with her tears, and she died, and now
sad
he
face
dried
that
out.
You probably recognize. It's a dried Ghast.
Yeah, the dried Ghasts. And I know a lot of people were so pissed because I had seen something on, where was it? I think it was the baby Ghast, because a lot of people were pissed that we didn't get this little guy from Minecraft Dungeons. But like, look at this one though. Personally, I think this one was done a lot better. And like the baby Ghast, like they're cute, whatever. But like, look at this guy. He has some character. He has some lore. And that's one of my favorite things that they added in this Minecraft Live, in this update in particular, is the fact that they're adding more lore to the game that's like true to Minecraft itself. I'm gonna keep saying this over and over and over again in the video, that they're actually staying true to Minecraft. But like, I think that's the best thing that you can do with an actual update, is keep it true to the game and not like rewriting it as a whole.
The dry Ghast is a little bit smaller than a regular block, and well,
just
it
a
has
baby.
these cute little tentacles on the sides, and has this just a little bit grumpy face to it.
Grumpy? No, it's sad because its mama died. What do you mean? Of course he's grumpy and
It seems
sad.
very dehydrated.
Like,
Then you might think that, well, let's
I didn't
put
even
water
notice
on
the
it,
sounds.
But there is no water in Nether.
So we can bring it to somewhere where there is water. We'll pick up the block from the Nether, bring it with us from the Nether to through our portal, and what better way to rehydrate a dried ghast than just put it in water?
Don't
And
even
then
get
wait.
me started. Because we wait and we wait.
It's gonna start. First it's grumpy, right? Then it gets neutral, and then it's
Yes.
gonna start smile more and more.
And it gets so happy
then-
because it's hydrated. But it gets worse. It gets worse because the Ghastlings, right? Because I was like, that's weird. Like, why do we put them in water? Because obviously we have to hydrate them. But look, friends. Hold on. You see those? Those are gills right there. Those are gills. So oh my god, I have seen so many theory videos on TikTok. I'm not even playing about these Ghasts. Because at first, like back in the day, jingle jingle, back in the day, I used to every time I used to go to the nether, like going to the nether now is such a pain in the ass. Like I could make a whole video on that in particular, but whenever I would go to the nether back in the day, literally like I would fucking hate these Ghasts so much. They would be such a pain in the ass, right? And now that I see this and the fact that like Ghasts are meant to fly, you know, but the nether has a roof, they are angels born in hell, and the fact that they have these little gills and we can rehydrate them and they become happy when we put them in water. They were meant to be like these water creatures and they are suffering in the nether, and that's why they're crying. And the big Ghasts are crying to try to hydrate their babies so they don't dry out. And okay, and that's what I mean whenever, like, I love the fact that Minecraft is deciding to add more lore, because even if this Minecraft Live was genuinely, like, just the Ghast, I would have been happy with that. Like, there were so many people, hold up, before we watch the rest of this, I'm gonna go to Reddit real fast, because I needed to know, like, what everyone thought, you know? Because TikTok, I was looking at stuff about Minecraft Live on TikTok, and obviously, you guys know how algorithms work, that's how you found this video. So, obviously, the things that I was seeing, people had really like positive comments when it came to Minecraft Live. So what better place to go than Reddit? Because I've seen so many memes that it was like, of course Minecraft fans are gonna find a way to complain, whatever, and I hadn't seen anybody complain yet, so I figured if I was gonna see it anywhere, I was gonna see it on this thread. And literally the first comment I find is, this Minecraft Live was bad and they didn't announce a new animal. It feels like they don't have any plans to add a new animal. Which, first of all, who gives a shit about new, like, animals right now? Like, the mob variants genuinely, like, and the wolf personalities, even though that, like, these are mobs that we've seen so many times before, time and time again, the fact that they're, like, varying these and they're giving the wolves personalities, you know what I mean? I feel like that's enough to not need a new mob. And even like, a new animal, that they didn't announce a new animal, I mean, like, we have these baby Ghasts. We have the Ghasts, and I feel like even though Ghasts are something that, like, we've obviously seen since what feels like the dawn of time of Minecraft, I feel like it's a whole new thing. So I don't understand where, like, this discontent is coming from, but the rest of them genuinely are pretty positive. Like, hold up, here's some. I'm excited for the updated graphics coming to both Bedrock and Java, and the 25th movie event for the Cape. I don't give a shit about the movie event. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean right now. Like, we'll actually, I changed my mind. We'll actually watch some stuff from the movie portion just so you guys can see what exactly I'm getting at. But going back, actually, no. This was the one that I was trying to find, because this person said the new Ghast pet is a massive win. A new pet would be a massive win for me anyway, without any real use, and I just like pets if it's only for the atmosphere, but the fact that you can also fly him makes him a lot better. Now you can actually fly in survival and not just glide, and I feel like that is such a huge thing, like I said, especially for building. But going back to the little happy Ghast,
It's baby.
yes, it is baby. It is baby.
Exactly.
So cute, dog. So cute.
The Ghastling just floats around the.
It
the
just
overworld.
floats
I mean,
around, and it actually like follows the character a little bit. But we go back to Agnes, and there's actually another element that I found super interesting.
This one will not
Was-
spit fireballs, but you can feed it. With
Yes,
something.
yes, this part.
It actually is quite fond of snowballs.
The
instead, of
snowballs.
course. I think it's so adorable. It's both hydration and cooling down.
Yes.
And when it grows up, it turns into yet another new
The
thing,
happy
which is
Ghast.
the happy Ghast.
Yes, the happy Ghast.
Yeah, the happy Ghast is friendly towards the player, is gonna roam around.
And
fly
hold
around.
on, I just want to add something. Really fast. The fact that this Ghast, it's our happy Ghast, like it's a happier version of the Ghast that we've always seen, right? The fact that you can still see the tears, but they're dried, is fucking sending me, okay? And I've seen so many theories on TikTok in particular. I unfortunately am chronically online. I am working on it. However, I have seen some theories on TikTok that the fact that like you can feed them snowballs, right? And in the Nether, as those of us know, they obviously spit out these fireballs. So it's like, I wonder if they can, you know, like spit these snowballs and they're just thinking about like, what if they're just trying to get your attention and not kill you? They're just trying to play with you, but like they're forced to be mean and they're forced to suffer. And it is so unbelievably sad.
Your
like,
smiles.
kills me.
There's one more thing you can do with Happy Ghast. You can fly on it.
Yes.
Which is obviously
And
what
the
you long for when you
goggles!
see your buddy flying around in the sky.
So
you want to go
cute.
flying with it. So
And I've seen some things because I don't know if we're going to be able to like put carpets on it to change its design similar to the llama, but I've heard that we're going to be able to use dye to be able to dye these
if you craft
harnesses,
a
but like
harness
just
for
wait
your
though.
Ghast,
And the recipe, going back to the recipe, it's literally
harness
just
for
yeah, just 3 leather, 2 glass blocks, and a wool. So like it's not even expensive. And that was my worry whenever I first seen this, because I'm like, you know, they're gonna add this awesome new feature and we're not gonna be able to attain it. No, it's literally
your
just
Ghast.
just that. And we see the different colors here. So because I've seen so many comments about how some people think that this harness is ugly, you can customize the color. Be for real. Like, the Minecraft fandom is so bad about complaining about things that they don't need to complain about. But, like, let's just chill. Let's let them cook for a second. Like, this almost
Can tempt the
this
Ghast to
almost
come
has taken
closer
back
with the
every
harness, put
bad
the harness
thing
on,
that
and
Mojang has ever
jump
done.
up on it.
Almost. Because just
An interesting
look.
thing about the harness also is that
like-
you can use it as an indicator to see if someone is riding the gas because,
Oh.
well, it's got these goggles, and if someone is riding it, they go down in
Oh,
front of the
slay!
ice.
Slay! I didn't even see that part. That's so cute. He's like, you know what? Let me get prepared. It's like we have Appa, but in Minecraft
We have
now.
a new neat feature as well, Agnes, the locator bar, right?
Yes, so we have a new feature, the locator bar, which is
Yes, and like I said, I have some mixed feelings on this, unless if there's a way for us to turn it on and off, or if it's like, well, I was going to say if it's only on multiplayer, but again, that would still affect survival games and things like that. But just for like regular, vanilla multiplayer games, sick. Like, because I don't know about y'all, but like the map system back in the day, granted, I'm like super directionally challenged, so that's probably why, but I feel like the map system back in the day, whenever you were playing with multiple friends, obviously it showed like your guys' little like indicators on each side, but like in like the direction you were going, but it wasn't super precise, obviously, and like you can only make it so precise, but I feel like this is really a perfected version
so then,
of
like,
that.
When you're out flying on the Happy Ghast, for example, and want to find your friend, you see, okay, I should travel here.
Yes, which
You
is
can
actually
be
so
up to
slay,
4
so
players
slay.
on the Happy Ghast, so you can fly on it together.
You can be the passenger princess on my Ghast.
Yes. Exactly.
I think the Happy Ghast is gonna be a great tool for our survival builders because
Yes.
it's a bit like being in
Especially, actually, hold up. I'm gonna let him.
creative mode, but in survival, right? You have this platform that allows you to position
Yes.
wherever you want in the sky, and then you can just dismount and build from the position you are at, which is super convenient when working on mega builds or sky bases or tall towers. Is super handy.
Exactly, and I feel like I've tried to start like Minecraft Survival Series several times over on this channel, and it has been like I have just fallen the fuck off every time because I'm the type of person, I love building, and even though like I rarely ever play creative anymore, like my hugest thing was the fact that like I always wanted to plan like these giant builds for my survival worlds because that's my favorite thing to do, you know? Like I'm more of ability aesthetic girly as opposed to like trying to grind and like beat the bosses and shit. But I always fell off because I always got so frustrated because trying to make scaffolding and trying to nerf hole and this, that, and the other, it just took so much time. And not to say that we live in an age where people want things instantly, but that's kind of what it is. And sadly, like, I've fallen victim to that. But I feel like now with these happy Ghasts and the fact that like we can ride them, I feel like I might actually be able to, you know, enjoy survival building and maybe even enjoy vanilla now.
What I like is the opportunity we have with all these things. We have the dry Ghast with all of its decorative implications, the Ghastling, which is livening up a base, which is just lovely.
Yes.
Then there is the happy Ghast with all of the shenanigans you can do with the PvP.
Oh, and the vibrant visuals too. Okay, because obviously we've seen a few clips from this with the vibrant visuals on, but I feel like there is, here we go. There's an actual reveal trailer for the vibrant visuals.
That will first come to Bedrock in a few months. And we can see it as the start of a new...
Okay, so I know it said it's first coming to Bedrock, which, like, as it should, because console players have been waiting for shaders for such a long time, and obviously those of us that play Java, we're not lacking at all, but like the fact that like it's gonna come after kind of makes me sad, low-key, because like if we could have shaders in game, you know what I mean, and not have to add like several different mods, because for those of us that like record and stream and things like that, having like extra things that are just like leeching off of your computer's like CPU and GPU isn't the best. So this might be a good thing for that, but I'm glad that console players are finally getting this, because I know that there was like some type of graphics update teased. I want to say it was like 8 years ago, I believe. I seen a TikTok comment about it and we just never got it.
And Jasper are here to talk more about it.
Yes, my dude.
In the beginning, we would create the art for Minecraft's new features as we were developing them. I made the pixel art for lots of things, and though I enjoyed doing that, I wouldn't call myself an artist. Over time, and after seeing all the cool things players were making, we decided that vanilla Minecraft deserved something better.
As you should. As they should.
To work on the game. World of Colors was the first update to include their work. Minecraft's simple style also encouraged players to create their own textures and shaders to customize the look of the game. Now, we are very excited to show you the next step for Minecraft's visual design. A new look that still stays true to our creative principles. I'm proud to present
Vibrant Visuals. Yes, seriously, and just the sheer, the difference. Literally, and that was such a huge thing and such a huge reason why I didn't play vanilla Minecraft on console for such a long time, was the fact that like I played with shaders once. I'm not shitting you. I played with shaders, what the fuck? I played with shaders one time, right? And then I couldn't go back because it was so beautiful. And something that they mentioned later in this is, let us scroll through. Obviously, we can see the sunlight through the trees, which is amazing. But there's also, hold on, where was it? Ooh, okay, this isn't what I wanted to talk about, but like all of the different biomes, like hold up, the lush caves, don't be lagging on me. We were doing so good. Okay, wait. Here we go. I don't know if you guys can... that is a blurry ass, like, precise seeking thumbnail view. Hello. But essentially, it was talking about how whenever you're building houses now, like, obviously, you really have to think about, like, what area you're facing your house, because you can actually have sunlight shining through the windows. And for those of you that are more, like, on the grindy side of Minecraft and, like, you only really care about, like, beating the bosses, beating the game, you know, this might not make such a huge difference, but I feel like for those of us that focus a lot on aesthetics and on building, it's gonna make such a huge difference. And hold up, there was one more thing. Where was the Minecraft movie? Hold up, because that was something like here we go. It was the live event. Hold on, because which one is it? Because there was two separate parts. Can't connect to the internet. I am not offline, girly pop. What you mean? Bro, what? Okay, I have to get, is my phone off the Wi-Fi? My phone's off the Wi-Fi. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi right now. It literally, the router says it's fine. I think it's lying to me, but we're gonna keep moving on anyway. And it's funny because legit, like I told myself before I sat down and recorded that like we weren't gonna talk about the Minecraft movie, because honestly, like I am not a fan of the Minecraft movie. Like I reacted to the trailer whenever it first came out, and you know, like I was okay with it at the time because it looked a lot better than I thought it would. However, like watching the new scenes and everything, it's a bit it's interesting, and that's all I can say. And the Minecraft Live movie event, like I like that they're incorporating, you know, like Jack Black's skin, this, that, and the other, but I have a lot of questions when it comes to the movie. Like there was a scene that we seen where an elytra was being used, but they weren't being used with like a firework, and this, that, and the other. Like there's a lot of plot holes that I've seen whenever it comes to the Minecraft movie, so I'm scared and I'm nervous to see exactly how they're going to fill those holes, and if they are at all. Because if it were me, like I would have loved if they animated the Minecraft movie. Like there's a section in Minecraft Live where there was this whole animation. I think like we can go back to it actually if the web page will still load. Okay, period. So videos won't load, but the web page will. And it was Element Animation's latest masterpiece, and obviously the fresh animation. And there's like actions and stuff, I believe, is the new add-on, and I feel like it looked very similar and very like akin. And obviously it wasn't in-game footage if you guys have seen the animation part of the Minecraft Live, because Minecraft does not look like that. However, like doing these little things though, like I wish that is how they made the Minecraft movie, because I feel like it would have been so much better. Like the skin that they made for Jack Black and for Jason Momoa and all of the other... What do you mean? Oh my god, okay, we're back. Literally, wait, hold on, I know there was like there was the deep dig. Oh my god, and they all played like the game together. That's so fucking cute. Okay, that's not what I expected. That was one part that I actually didn't see whenever it came to Minecraft Live, but where's the part in the movie? Okay, wait, because it was the scene with the villagers that had me so fucked up. Where was it? Hold on. Minecraft movie villagers. Where? Here we go. We gotta be careful because I don't know if they're gonna copyright me for this. Warner Bros, don't do it to me. Okay, where is the... Here we go.
Make zero limits,
y'all. Relax. Oh, and the iron golems. Okay, like obviously they could... Okay.
It's just an iron...
If we look at these villagers right here, like I feel so conflicted because they, of course, with everything, they could have done better, you know what I mean? But they also could have done a lot worse. And I see so many people complaining about the Minecraft movie for obvious reasons. Like I said, a lot of them being like loose ends and plot holes that aren't filled yet. And they might be, I don't know. But they could have done better, but they also could have done a lot worse. And I feel like that's most people's like general consensus when it comes to the movie. But like, I really hope that it does good. And I really hope that like with this update, obviously, we've been playing on the 1.20, was it done? What the fuck? Okay, was it 1.21.5? I believe that's what it was. Like, and we see the new mob variants, we see some of the new blocks, and it's absolutely beautiful. But I really hope that whenever it comes to the happy Ghasts and the Ghastlings and the locator bars and everything else that they want to add in the summer drop, I really hope that they keep up with it, and especially the vibrant visuals, because if something happened and they're like, you know, we can't do this on Java, or like we just can't like put the time into working on this anymore, like that would honestly really fuck me up, because I feel like with these new updates that they featured in Minecraft Live, I might actually be able to play vanilla Minecraft and enjoy it again. And that's so much of the reason why I made my last video talking about how I prefer modded, because there's so many things that I thought were missing from Minecraft's general atmosphere. But like, look at the leaves. And like when they add the new shaders, we start to have like the different types of mobs, even though they're the same. I can have like dogs that I want based on personality. Like it's adding so much more than I ever thought they would. And honestly, like it's really made me want to start a vanilla Let's Play series. So if you guys want to see that, please let me know down in the comments. But what did you guys think about Minecraft Live? What do you think about the Minecraft movie? The Minecraft movie, I'm really scared. But the Minecraft Live, even though there wasn't a lot of of things added, like as far as quantity goes, I feel like the quality genuinely makes up for it, and I'm just so excited to see where it goes. But if you guys want more videos like this where I am just sitting and yapping about new things that are happening, whether it be internet drama, new things that are happening in games, etc., please be sure to let me know. But I appreciate you guys watching so much, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.